Roll the credits from Danielle Ponder here at the Oneiric Discotheque. I'm Steve. Roll the credits is Danielle Ponder's new single. The album that she put out last year called Some of Us Are Brave was one of the highlights of the year for me. She just has a really powerful singing voice, and her lyrics are super uplifting. She used to have a dual career as a lawyer slash singer, and she worked in a public defender's office in Rochester, New York, or at least in Monroe County, which is where Rochester is located. But the more people heard that voice, the more viable her singing career became to pay the bills all on its own. So she's doing that solely now, which is great for the rest of us, and hopefully for her too. She's cited both Portishead and Aretha Franklin as influences, and you can hear it in that track. The dramatic trip hop drums and the just the beautiful soulful voice, and it would be not out of place on the Daptone label, although this release is not on that label. But she's interesting. Everything she comes out with is worth checking out. Coming up next, we have the track called "The North Shore" by Gord Downie, who until he passed away in 2017 was the lead singer of the Tragically Hip, Canadian alt rock band, and the other performer on this album is Bob Rock, who's the hard rock producer. Produced the Cult, Metallica, Motley Crue, and a lot of other people. So the Bob Rock and Gord Downie worked on this album for 6 or 7 years before Downie passed. And Bob Rock said that he couldn't bear to listen to it for many years after that. But he finally worked through his grief enough to get it out and finish it off, and it came out this year. So the album is called Luster Parfait, and this is one of my favorite tracks from that album. You wonder if the guy were alive now, if this would just be more wistful than elegiac, but it just has this really heart-rending sort of sense of loss and backward-lookingness, and beautiful song. So let's check it out here at the Oneiric Discotheque. Be sure to like and subscribe, and leave me some comments if you like what you're seeing and hearing.